reviewed all of the files?
What I've been doing is been busy providing the safest country this country has seen in modern U.S. history in historic speed, because the men and women of the FBI are given the resources to reduce the homicide rate, to reduce the drug trafficking rate, to reduce the amount of children that are being trafficked, and the number of pedophiles.
It sounds like those children being trafficked would appreciate the director reviewing the files. You said you don't know the number of times Trump's name appears in the files, so it could at least be 1,000 times. Is that right?
The number is a total misleading factor. We have not released
anyone's
name in the Epstein files that has not been credible.
Director, could it at least be 1,000 times?
We have released every piece of legally permissible information.
Okay,
you can characterize the numbers however you want it.
Reclaiming my time, Director. It sounds like if you don't know the number, it could at least be 1,000 times. Which
It's not. It's not.
Is it at least 500 times?
No.
Is it at least 100 times?
No.
Then what's the number?
I don't know the number, but it's not that.
Do you think it might be your job to know the number?
My job is to provide for the safety and security of this country. My job is not to engage in political innuendo so you can go out to the sticks and get your 20-second hit in your fundraising article.
Director,
keep going, reclaiming your time, because the people of California are being underserved by your representation.
If the president is not implicated, why not release everything that involves him?
We have released everything, the president and anyone else's side, that is credible and lawfully be able to be released. Use the alphabet.
Yes or no?
No. A, B, C,
Director,
D, E, F.
There's a moment in Washington hearings when the question stops being about information and starts being about control. Not what's in the files, but who decides when, how, and whether the public ever sees it. That's what made this House Judiciary exchange matter. Not because of a new revelation, but because of what didn't get answered. When the subject is the Jeffrey Epstein files, the stakes are already high. When the name of a former president enters the conversation, the standard for clarity should rise, not fall. And yet, what unfolded here was a familiar pattern: pressure, deflection, and institutional insulation, all playing out in real time. Representative Eric Swalwell presses FBI Director Kash Patel on whether he ever informed Donald Trump or the Attorney General that Trump's name appeared in the Epstein files. Swalwell asks, "Did you ever tell the Attorney General that Donald Trump's name was in the Epstein files?" After a series of indirect answers, Swalwell responds, "That sounds like consciousness of guilt." That exchange matters because it captures the core tension of the hearing.
Not the entirety of the files. So
you haven't reviewed
harbored in your sanctuary cities in California. I'll work with you on that.
Regular order, Mr. Chairman.
Director,
I belong to the gentleman from California.
Did you tell the Attorney General that Donald Trump's name is in the Epstein files?
The question has been asked and answered.
You have not answered it, and we will take your evasiveness as a consciousness of guilt. Director, did Donald Trump ever say to you, just find and release the entire truth? Don't worry if I'm in it.
The instructions from the administration were to release all credible information, and we have done that.
Did Donald Trump ever provide information about Jeffrey Epstein as an informant?
Donald Trump has not been, and I can only speak for the FBI, an informant of the FBI.
So, Director, you've played this cute shell game where you say you can't release everything because the court has said that it legally is not allowed to be released, but the court calls bullshit. Judge Richard Berman said that when you went to the court, quote, information contained in the Epstein grand jury transcripts pales in comparison to Epstein investigation information and materials in the hands of the Department of Justice. So let's move on, Director. You wrote a book called Government Gangsters. You identified 20 individuals in that book. You put me on that list, at the top of the list. Thank you. My children find it flattering. 20 of those individuals have been investigated or have had adverse actions. Director, considering that you have identified these people as, quote, government gangsters, will you recuse yourself from making any investigation decisions about these individuals?
Anyone that has been terminated at the FBI has been done
the question
they failed to meet the muster in their constitutional obligation.
I will work on the audio-visual capabilities.
I'm going to borrow your terminology and call bullshit on your entire career in Congress.
I'm reclaiming my time,
It has been a disgrace to the American people.
I'm reclaiming my time.
You can reclaim your time all you want.
Mr. Chairman, you're going to allow a witness to speak this way? Mr. Chairman, would you
recuse yourself, Director?
The gentleman has no time.
Mr. Chairman, would you admonish the witness not to insult members?
The gentleman has no time.
Mr. Chairman, just
committee will remember.
Quick point of order. Could the gentleman be extended an additional 20 seconds to complete
his thoughts since the witness decided to interrupt him
And then
continuously.
the witness will be able to respond if he wants. We'll make sure
Thank
he has
you.
time to do that.
My question
Gentlemen,
is,
continue.
will you, Director, recuse yourself, yes or no, from investigating or making decisions about the 60 individuals, including myself, that you identified as government gangsters? Yes or no?
Time of the gentleman has expired. The witness may respond.
What this hearing ultimately showed is not proof of guilt or innocence, but proof of a system that speaks fluently in avoidance. When institutions answer questions without answering them, skepticism becomes rational. The Epstein case will fade from headlines again, but the pattern on display, limited review, careful language, and centralized discretion, will not. And that's the part that should concern everyone, regardless of politics.